Neuralink. We've got now three humans with Neuralinks implanted, and they're all working well. And we've upgraded devices where the devices will have more electrodes, basically higher bandwidth, longer battery life, and everything. And so we expect to, hopefully do, I don't know, 20 or 30 patients next year, or this year, I should say, with the upgraded Neuralink devices. And this, our first product is we're trying to enable people who have lost their brain-body connection, so they're tetraplegic or paraplegic, or basically, like you can imagine, like say Stephen Hawking. If Stephen Hawking could communicate as fast or even faster than a normal human, that would be transformational.
Yeah.
So that's our first product is being able to read the motor cortex of the brain and say that if you think about moving your hand, it will move the cursor on the screen, and it enables people to control their computer or their phone just by thinking. And then our next part will be blind sight, so that even if somebody has lost both eyes or has lost the optic nerve, or even if they've been blind from birth, we can interface directly with the visual cortex in the brain and enable them to see. And we already have that working in monkeys. I actually have a monkey who's now had that for, I think, 2 years. So that basically enabling people to control devices. And ultimately, we think if you have a second Neuralink device that is past the point where the spinal damage occurred, we can actually transmit the signals from the brain past where essentially the wires are broken, and enable someone to walk again. So that would really be profound, obviously. But I'm confident that is physically possible. And then the long-term goal for Neuralink is to be able to improve the bandwidth. So right now, when we're speaking, our bandwidth in bits per second is quite low, and the sustained bandwidth of a human is less than 1 bit per second over a 24-hour period. So there's 86,400 seconds in a day, and the average human outputs much less than 86,400 bits in a day. If somebody's a writer, they'll exceed that, but most people do not output more than the number of seconds in a day. And but with a Neuralink, you could increase that output capability by 1,000 or maybe 1,000,000. So it would be a profoundly different experience. Like you'd be